Taste and See Tampa Bay continues.
Welcome back. You know, nothing quite says summer like a road trip.
That's right. Now's the perfect time to explore the natural beauty that Florida has to offer. Here are some of our favorite natural springs within a couple of hours of Tampa.
And we are going to start with the closest one and fan favorite, WEEKI Springs. Celebrating 75 years this fall, it's one of the state's oldest roadside attractions. You probably recognize WEEKI for its famous mermaid show, but it also has one of the best kayaking experiences in the state and something to look forward to in the winter months. You'll often find manatees there, and you can find it about an hour north of Tampa.
All right, now the CHAZ River is arguably one of the most underrated kayak adventures in the Sunshine State as well. Known as the CHAZ River, this hidden spot along Florida's nature coast in Citrus County is a gateway to underwater caves, scenic jungles, calm crystal clear water, amazing wildlife, tree swings, and what the locals call the crack. The CHAZ River is a shallow and calm kayaking experience which is perfect for families of all ages. And make sure to make a stop at Seven Sister Springs, which has numerous cave tunnels through an underground aquifer. You can reserve your kayaks and a tour through Hunter Springs Kayaks.
Further north, you'll find Three Sister Springs in Crystal River. Kayak and swim inside this magical spring with beautiful blue water. It's a part of the Crystal River National Wildlife Refuge, where you can enjoy hiking trails, bicycling, and guided tours. The 57-acre refuge that surrounds the springs is a restored wetland habitat. General admission for land access to the springs is $12.50 for adults and $7.50 for kids. However, if you're planning to go on Memorial Day, land access will be closed, meaning you must arrive to the springs by boat or kayak.
And over in Dunellen, Rainbow Springs is a perfect getaway for summer. Hiking, fishing, tubing, and swimming are just a few of the activities that you can find there, not to mention the water, which of course is crystal clear. Rainbow Springs is the fourth largest spring in Florida, and for those really hot and humid Florida days, the temperature of the water averages 72 degrees all year long. Admission to the state park is $2 a person, and make sure to show up early though. The park reaches capacity very early in the mornings. Set that alarm.
That's good to know. That's right. Now let's take a trip back in time to a Jurassic jungle hidden away in Central Florida. Kings Landing in Apopka offers pristine water running under a canopy of beautiful trees. To make the experience even better, try hitting the water in a crystal clear kayak. Get Up and Go Kayaking offers daily tours along Rock Springs Run, which includes a beginner intermediate paddle upstream with a relaxing drift back to the launch site. Only a short drive from Orlando, Rock Springs is a great trip for those looking for crystal clear water and crystal clear kayaks. The first half of the paddle is a little bit of a workout, but keep in mind the float back is worth the effort, all right? So the majority of the paddle is about 2 to 4 feet deep, which makes it easy for getting out to enjoy the water on one of the many few breaks along the way. And since the 1930s, Juniper Springs has been home to swimming, camping, and a scenic canoe run. It's one of the oldest and best known recreational areas in Florida. This state park features winding nature trails, beautiful water, and an old mill house which provided electricity to the campground back in the 30s. Located between Ocala and Ormond Beach along SR 40, this complex of swimming and picnic area, campgrounds, and trails was constructed in the 30s by the Civilian Conservation Corps. This setting houses hundreds of tiny bubbling springs, massive springs gushing out of crevices in the earth beneath a dense canopy of palms and oaks. It's truly an oasis right here in the central heart of Florida.
I love it. And furthest away on our list in Gilchrist County is Jenny Springs. This beautiful natural resource is well worth the 2.5-hour drive. Experience Jenny Springs on inner tubes, kayaks, paddleboards, and canoes. Plus, you can even camp there overnight. The crystal clear spring is 72 degrees year-round, so make sure to take a dip and explore. Pro tip, you'll want to make sure to bring some goggles and snorkeling gear. And if you want to know more about any of these beautiful springs we just talked about, we have plenty of articles and videos for you to choose from at tasteandseetampabay.com.
Okay, so while we're taking a look here, I want to say, do we have a favorite, folks? I want to hear your favorite. That'll also be maybe after the show, right?
Exactly.
We're also going to let you know what's happening this weekend, Memorial Day, including some festivals you're not going to want to miss out on. There's no shortage of things to do in Tampa Bay, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.